Up with your boy Corey B. So check it out. You ever been just like held up? You're trying to get somewhere, you're trying to get something done. You feel like you're running and running. Life is busy, right? We're always just kind of in a flow and just like constantly like under the gun, right? Like playing beat the clock. I always joke around like beat the clock's my favorite game. It's like, because if you don't learn to love it, like how do you get through life without being frustrated all the time? Sometimes you get delayed. And sometimes you think like, okay, this is happening, this is in my way, this person's in my way, this thing is in my way, this object, why they gotta be working on the road today, why they gotta be doing this, why they gotta be doing that, why did I get in line behind this person or that person or whatever's going on. Because sometimes you're delayed with intention, sometimes you're delayed with purpose, sometimes you happen to run into a random stranger and they start talking to you, right? It's happened to me before. I shared this in one of my previous posts. But sometimes you're in that circumstance with intention, because sometimes you're being delayed because of something that's happening elsewhere. Like my wife, Kimberly, just enlightened me one day. She was like, maybe you were late getting home. You started talking to that guy. Maybe he just really needed to share that with you. Or maybe, he was an angel and he was saving you from getting on the road and getting into an accident. Maybe you not being on the road prevented an accident from happening. Like, you just never know. But something else, if we want to take this to a deeper level, like she mentioned to me about the idea of what if that man just really needed to talk to me? What if he really needed to get that off his chest? What if somebody's really having a rough day and you taking a moment to talk to them changed everything? Changed the whole trajectory of their day, of their mood, of their entire being at that moment. At that moment, they're just struggling. Life's hard, life hurts, things are weighing on them, they're facing something. Loss, grief, addiction, depression, pain, sickness, health. Maybe they don't know Jesus and maybe they want to. Maybe they heard about something and they feel like they're all alone. Sometimes we get delayed because someone needs to meet us. Or we need to meet someone. Sometimes we need to take the time because we could change everything for that person. And who knows, that person could change everything for us. If you think back to the many times you've met someone important, I think about my closest of friends. I think about business partners I've had. I think about my boy Z, who I just lost this last week. And think about the moment. If you could think back, think about a couple of people. Not a family member, somebody who's not blood related to you, somebody who's not a family member, but 2 or 3 people that have had a strong impact in your life. Whether it be through work or school or just life, they end up being a good friend of yours, neighbor. Think about if you could try to think back to the moment you met them and how small that moment seemed at the time, but how that moment changed so much for you. You taking the time could change your life, and you taking that time could save someone else's. So I just want to say, I encourage you to take the moment. When you feel delayed, when you feel like something's slowing you down, there's a person, there's a thing, there's an object, there's life, there's the world that's in your way at the moment. Just think. Don't be discouraged. Don't get frustrated. Just know that you're delayed with intention. You're delayed with purpose. Maybe this was all orchestrated with divine intervention. And maybe a life's going to get changed that day. I hope that touches someone. Please take the time to click that little arrow and share this with somebody else. It's your boy. I got love for y'all. I'm out.